Hello, monkey. I'm just setting up here for the I think fifth or sixth, probably the fifth stream that Ginger and I were doing together. So no, that's fine. Thanks for dropping by and saying hi, and make sure to get your sleep. I didn't see the end of your stream. I'm assuming that you were successful with the mod methods, but there was just so much lag on my end. I couldn't make out what you were doing. So I just hope that it went well for you. And Korka. Did you defeat Korka with all of her cronies, or did you defeat Korka alone, or how did you set up the fight? I'm talking to Monkey, third Monkey. He's on my stream. Oh, you didn't kill her. You sided with Korka. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, the no loot. Yeah, the no loot looks like a lot of fun. Like there are so many things about that I really like, because it takes away the randomness of the scroll looting that sometimes you get the good scrolls or the bad scrolls, and it just focuses on a different aspect, like how do you deal with encounters when you cannot loot anything, you cannot get gold, you have to prioritize what to purchase, you have to prioritize, do you want camp supplies, do you want gear, what do you need, what do you want. And I mean, it just has like a very clean, understandable rule set that you can play by, and probably it's very, very difficult. Like, so it's right up my alley. I definitely want to go there at some point, for sure. Yeah, it's really fresh for sure. Like, I really enjoy the whole, like, every time that you have to sit down with your game and be like, how am I going to do this, is when the game is fun. That's when the game for me peaks. Like, I love those situations where I need to think about what I need to do. So even like my last Merkel fight with Will, like I fucked up everything, and it was still like I still didn't feel like it was dangerous. So so at some point a change is going to be nice. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Let's go. Let's do this.
Well, let's see. Run with 8 health points.
Yeah. There's an ad. Yeah. I advertised the stream on the different discords. Yeah.
Build is my commands. Life.
I'm not seeing you yet. I'm still seeing Ginger Bananas as offline.
Disabled. Disabled. Right. Add our history page.
Check. I like it how much work that they put into making all of these things. The gear that you get, absolutely beautiful. Like the Helldusk armor, for instance, is just fabulous. I mean, it just looks crazy good. Like, I mean, my character looks like an idiot, but that's my fault. But the armor itself just looks wow. Somebody made that, right? That's fantastic.
Yeah. So I am ready to rumble.
Right? Do you want to just give a brief introduction, Ginger, to what we're doing? I'm just making sure that the stream works. 1 second. Yes, now it's working. It's on ads, but it is working now. Oh,
Yeah.
should we do the knock? I don't know what it's going to do for us, but I'm knocking.
I'm knocking. We are the ones who knock.
Sure thing. I'm seeing you. I'm doing the knock
So,
on Twitch. Whatever that means. I'm doing the knock. I'm knocking. Did you take the knock?
let's do it again.
Okay.
There it is. Yes. And remember, we have to mute ourselves in the window that pops up for us to do together.
Oh. Yes. I don't have the window just yet. I just have okay, get started. All right. So I'm muting myself here and turning off the sound. I'm guessing. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Yes.
Yes. Are we ready to effectively start the stream now?
We are ready to effectively start the stream.
Yes. Would you like to? Would you like to just? Would you like to talk a little bit about what we're doing here?
Yes. So you are seeing currently the two of us, Arthurans and Peter Bananas. We're both doing Baldur's Gate solo honourmode challenge runs. And we are doing the Paladin notduo challenge, which is both of us are taking a Paladin with different specs to the Nethergrade. It's a Solana with no consumables. It's going really well. We named our characters Jesse and James after Team Rocket from the Pokemon anime. For every boomer who doesn't understand what that is. Wink, wink, hardcore. Wink, wink.
Wink, wink. But there's a technical problem that we need to solve. You are currently, you're not very high apparently on the output in Discord. And for me, you're very, the sound is fine, like you're at 85% and you're coming through beautifully. But people are saying that they cannot hear you very well. So is there anything that you turned off anywhere that could be the cause of this?
But you can go into a Discord chat and right click on me and put up the user volume because I have you at 150 for me.
Okay, because it's like what I'm getting is that they're hearing you, but they're hearing you as through my speakers and into the microphone. That is not the intention. Could you just say a couple of things again?
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
My microphone
2, 3,
is
4, 5, 6.
yeah. Let me just real quick plug my headphones in real quick and just to quickly check if anything at all is going through. Ginger, could you say something, please?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And because if nothing is now currently coming out, there's some kind of setting that's it's not acting. Let's just quickly check. I didn't change anything in OBS. I'm saying things. Yes, hello, yes. Saying things for a little longer. Just a little longer. Seihuke is advising that you relaunch the OBS streaming platform. It shows all the meters, but sound is not going through. But is if you're inside of the Ginger chat, just can you hear me? Because I mean, obviously, it's the same thing. Oh fucking hell! Sorry. Oh, and also, a monkey. If you're inside of Ginger's chat, okay, so everything works inside of. So the sound that I'm. So it's a problem on my end because if it works in Ginger's, yes, it is. It is. Um, I don't think the problem is in. I don't think it's in the OBS because I'm hearing your sound like it's. Oh, it could be in the application. Oh, one moment. Oh, that's the issue, Ginger. Give me a moment. It's my bad. I think we're good to go in a second. Thank God that we have people who come and help us out. Um, Discord X at Ginger. Let's try this. Could you say something now, Ginger?
I can say something now, Ginger. And I say something a little bit more to have it longer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I think it works. It works. It works. Now it works. This was my mistake. Oh, jeez. Ginger, restart. What in the
Didn't you
on
change the
earth
chat?
are we? It's my bad. What on earth are Team Rocket up to today? Please tell us.
Well, Team Rocket, Jesse and James are about to blast off with the speed of light. Hopefully not. Um, they are two paladins who are running the game not together, but parallelly, using roughly the same path. We're trying to take two different specs of paladin to the Netherbrain in true solo, no consumables at all. It worked out pretty well. We've already finished Act 1. We've already finished the main plot of the Emerald Grove and already went into the Shadowlands. So our builds, by the way, command duo build for my channel. So Jessie, my character, is an Oath of Vengeance paladin. She's having the great weapon fighting style. Where is it? And of course, she's a half orc.
Can I suggest that you switch the size of your portrait and the in-game window because people
Yeah.
might want to see your character at this point?
Can we see the game, please? Yeah. So, she has great weapon fighting style, and the first feat was Heavy Armor Master, going for safety to not die. We had, because Jesse is a Paladin of Vengeance, the one major difference in our runs was that Jesse had to kill the entire Goblin camp and could not trigger the Grove defense because Oath of Vengeance is not allowed to allow Minfara, cannot allow Minfara to raid the Grove. Other than that, we're doing just fine. We had near-death situations for almost every major fight, didn't we?
Yes, I think
But
so.
but let's talk about James hardcore.
Yes, James
Please.
is an oath of the ancients paladin, and with the good graces of Ginger's paladin in-game paladin knowledge, we can avoid hopefully to break any oaths in this game. That's the idea. That we cannot break any oaths. That's like a yeah. That's one of the rules that we have that we cannot oath break. So Jesse is focusing a bit more on tankiness, and that may sound like intrinsically better, but what we
James.
experience, sorry James, what we are experiencing is that the Jesse version of the Paladin currently is actually in many fights doing a lot better because of the feat selection and because of the racials. So even if James is more tanky, he does seem to get into some problems. Like he was almost killed by the mimics, for instance. I think that was last stream or something. That was very very dangerous for James. So outside of that, James has the the heavy armor master feat as a fourth level feat, and pretty much that's it. Hilsakith
Do it
Yankee.
that way.
But outside of that, the builds are relatively the same. And a lot of the strategies that we're going to apply to what we're doing are also going to be relatively the same. The idea is that we try to, with the multi-stream setup, is that we try to do some of the fights so that we get James's perspective, and then we get Jesse's perspective, and then we kind of wait for each other. That's a part of the gimmick.
Yeah.
So are we
Oh,
ready to?
one thing about the difference between our builds. We both started with 17 strength, 14 dex. The 14 dex to have a little bit of initiative in Act 1 and hit with Titan String Bow. Going to 18 for level 4 with the Heavy Armor Master. If I remove my gloves of dex, you see my natural dex is 14. Then come the differences. James has 16 charisma, while Jesse 14, sorry, charisma, while Jesse only has 8. By the way, quirk of the Paladin aura, it gives at least +1, even if your charisma modifier is negative. That's why I decided to do it, and instead put 12 in wisdom. Coming to that really soon. James has low constitution at 12, I believe, is yours, right?
Yeah. Yeah, so you're
And
you're focusing on the spell concentration, holding
yeah,
concentration, and I'm not focusing on that.
Jesse is on 15 because my level 8 feat will be resilient constitution. I plan starting on level 8, maybe earlier, to be rocking the Dark Justiciar armor, which gives you advantage on constitution saving throws, and the haste spell, which is a feature of the Oath of Vengeance Paladin. So until then, heavy armor.
Yep. And currently we are level 6, and we're also doing the no consumables thing in this run, which means that we're not going to be consuming anything that's not a quest item. For instance, like we're also going to fight the ogres soonish. But that also means that part of the strategy is maybe a bit cowardice, because we do actually plan to leverage the levels. So we want to get to level 7 before we clean up Act 1. We had a discussion about this, and I think it's been 2 weeks or maybe 3 weeks since we did this last time. So all kind of precaution is in our case is warranted. We're going to play this safe for sure. So Ginger, are we going to travel to Act 2 and face some of the undeads there?
I believe we didn't finish the discussion if we're doing the hag right now or not.
We can do the hag. We can start with
Yeah,
the hag.
let's start with the hag and her
Okay,
goons.
let's do that then.
But I will have to take a long rest before that.
Okay, I'm going to pop down to the hag then, just making sure that everything is in place. I believe we already killed the that we already killed the red caps, right?
We
No,
killed.
well, did we?
I'm
Did
not
we?
sure.
Yes, we did. We did kill the red caps.
Okay.
Right.
Well,
So the order
Let
that
me
the order
go
that we're
to
doing
that.
things is a little bit ragtag random because we have like we have a we have a Google Docs document that we kind of where we discuss what encounters we feel are the most scary and when they are the most scary and whatnot. And we just ended up in a situation where we had to agree that a lot of the Act One encounters were a lot more scary than we wanted them to be. So this is probably why you'll be seeing us getting a little bit higher level before we head in there. But we do have all of the necessary things to trivialize the hack encounter. We do have all of those things outside of the critical strike immunity that we've been discussing quite a lot. And Grim is probably going to be postponed a little bit for that reason. Even if both of us feel like it's no big deal. So probably a lot of the early game stuff here is going to be trivial at this point, but we do want to defeat the Netherbrain. That's the main goal for
That's
this.
the big goal. That's why we are safe right now.
Yeah.
You might have noticed from my plan on the build, I'm taking 2 defensive feats. I mean, the base of my build is really offensive, so I believe I can support that. But also, I think it's important to stay alive. Because the most important crowd control in the game is death. And you don't want to get hit by death by any means. Well, then let's get, I believe we need to kill the hack victims. I believe I did not do them yet. But let's just have a look. I liked Darif has so much money. And Riverside Tea House Heart. And there's the blooded corpses of the slain redcaps. Okay. Let me not forget to enchant my weapon. Hello, Auntie.
And also, this is the game where where we didn't get the Ring of Protection.
Oh yes, this is
This
the run where we
we
both forgot to get the Ring of Protection.
yeah, that was perhaps the
Why
one
is
of the
my
most stupid things. Like I'm going to use a spell slot to cast protection from poison, and then recover the spell slot with the pearlescent amulet.
Yeah.
And then
and I'm really quick gonna enchant my.
Wow, Ginger, I'm rocking 25 armor class right now, but probably that's not going to make any sense. Well, with the ring, the shadow. Oh, what is the name of this ring? Like, where did it even go? Here it is.
Shadow
Like
ring.
Ring of Twilight.
Where do you get?
Ring of Twilight.
Where do you get that?
That's in Act 2. You go into like this this silo like building close to the maze cells, and there's a tripwire and there's a chest in that building, and that contains the Ring of Twilight, which gives you 1 bonus to armor class while obscured. So I don't know how I don't know how obscured I'm going to be when we fight Ethel, but yeah.
Is there anything resistant to fire damage in the near future? I don't think so, but I will just put lightning on my unseen menace.
And I'm actually not sure if I'll be wielding the Absolute's Warboard for the extra resistances and saving throws rather than the Shield of Devotion with the 8 spell and the additional spell slot. That's a little bit of a joker to me. I have to think about that. Are you ready to hop in there to play around with these guys?
Looking if I have So how are you planning to tackle this encounter?
It's a little bit. I have the high initiative from the gloves of Dex, so
Yeah.
probably just a jumping in and smacking one of them in the face, I'm guessing.
Yeah. I tend to have the healing one in my mind at first,
Oh, you want to
because
jump?
she has low H,
Okay.
because you can easily jump all the way to the back with high strength. Then just murder her.
Oh, I messed it
Oh,
up again, so that solves it. One sec.
what do you do?
Well, this is just I forgot to enchant the Nair Misser with the draconic Drake Throat Glaive, and when I do
Why
that,
do you enchant an air mister?
because I want the extra to hit so that I don't miss the. I don't know. Maybe it's just a bad habit. Right, so I'll be using the warboard for extra resistances. Okay, I'm ready, Ginger. Are you ready to hop in there and cause havoc?
Yeah, I'ma just wait for them to not look at, and oops.
Going into the middle with the healing one, doesn't that seem a little bit dangerous? You're going to be fighting like all of them at once. I think I'm going to go for the ranger.
Yes.
I'm hopping in here.
Okay. Well, let's see which one of us is the greater coward.
I'm just going to smack the face of Terra in the face. Is that enough? That was not enough. Okay, 2 attacks. Okay, that was fortunate. Okay.
Another step forward.
And one shot.
Some of these abilities that the masks are using are tuned in a very interesting way. Some of them are actually pretty scary.
So
Go from here.
And actually, there is one issue here. I'm spending spell slots to deal with these guys.
oh, I just one shot 2 of them
Without spell slots.
with just my normal attack and counter weak. Yes.
Yeah, I should probably have gone like a different route with this.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Good. Ooh, Mask of Regret is resisting.
Resisting arrest.
Survival is all that matters.
You get 1 chance. Oh, I killed her. Unfortunate. I like to have her survive, but if she dies, she dies. And they're dead.
Okay. I spent 2 level 1
So-
spell slots. I feel like that's not cause for worry. I
No, I
still have
believe
4 spell
anti-F.
slots and most of this stuff is going to be ranged anyway, so.
Yeah.
So let's hop in there.
So I need to redo a little bit of my setup after I am in Anti-Aphos lair. What I always do once I reach Anti-Aphos lair, you can easily, by the way, for those who don't know, you can easily jump past all of this poison gas just by having high strength, which you can get guaranteed with the Club of Hill Giants strength. Cast Featherfall on yourself, and then just jump down. Not on the flowers, but you can see the flowers even if they're not revealed as traps yet.
Is that blood?
And gun.
What? No Scratch. What are we doing? Okay,
My Scratch
Scratch is
running through
just
everything.
his. You know, Scratch is doing Scratch things. I think he was going for like a hidden treasure or something.
Oh,
Yeah.
well. I'ma just
So I guess we're just going to go
going
and pick up the
crouched.
amulet here before the
Yes.
fight, right? Yeah.
Yeah, so you can just for free sneak past Auntie Ethel inside her room and grab the amulet.
I want to grab. Let's go.
And with the amulet, you get free protection from evil and good.
Press ahead.
Which we like in particular.
Yeah. So this is that's the main reason why we're doing the hack early, because as paladins of vengeance and ancients, none of us is allowed to take the hacks here. Because Oath of Vengeance is not allowed to let an evildoer live, and the hag actually bargains for you to spare her. Vengeance says, nah, no sparing an evildoer. Oath of the Ancients says to deal with a fey creature. So, nah, you deal with an unnatural fey. Oath broken. Good.
Right. Are you ready for action here?
No, I need to pre-buff myself.
Yeah. I also resummon Scratch and hopefully he stays in place this time. No, he doesn't. Why is he? This stuff is just driving me crazy. Like, why can you not turn off? It's interesting. Like, you know, it's a major problem that the dog just runs off.
Still alive?
Yeah.
And now he's just. I can't. You know, Scratch is not going to be part of this because he's just going to get himself killed. Yes,
Wait
Scratch.
a minute.
I know there's a trap there. I've seen the trap. I know it's there.
So
Oh
I will
my
cast
God.
protection from evil and good on myself. I will cast protection from poison on myself.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
I will restore the spell slot. And let's keep to the Absolute's Talisman.
I'm
And
just going
cast the
to.
Absolute's Aid on myself.
I'm also going to use the jump spell for this, I think.
Then
So
we have to take a short rest before that. Yeah.
This was a bit of a shit show for me, but like, let's just do it.
Well, then let's go inside, I would say. I will pre-buff the jump spell, change, and then usually you can, if you're crouched, from back here, jump to the orb and push it to release Marina immediately.
That's a good way to start the fight, wouldn't you say?
Yeah. Yes, so I will short rest before it. Oh, I have no Shield of Thralls active. Let me activate Shield of Thralls.
So basically, jump to the orb, and at the orb, we are needed, or something.
Yeah.
Do you remember? Did you
Oh.
remember to change shoes?
I have the Boots of Striding, yes.
Okay, you're using those. I don't know why. Why would you do that? Special
The
reason?
hag can push you.
Oh yeah, but yeah. Okay.
I
And
don't want to get pushed by the
and
hag.
I also
At
forgot
all.
I need the concentration on this one.
This calls for careful
So, short rest. Let us. So I am ready. Are you ready?
I'm also ready, and I'm now getting worried about the pushing. But like, I still don't have like my concentration is like it's a +5, it's a +3, 4, 5, 6, and then I assume a bit of bless is going to get me farther. Anyway, Ginger, I don't know. Yeah, maybe the striding boots are necessary. I've equipped those. Are you ready? I'm going to be jumping in now.
Well,
I'm hopping.
as well.
and
And
I'm
then-
also hopping.
And then pushing. And now the fight is officially ready to go. I'll be...
Huh. I can already try to sneak attack the hag.
She's facing me, apparently. Like,
Oh, for me not.
I revealed her, and but she's facing me at this point.
Yeah.
I can end the turn, try to jump behind her, and sneak attack her. Is that something which is advisable?
I believe then Marina will see you.
Probably, yes. And also, my right now, my location is not that good. I prefer to just jump back and not fight her. Here. So I am going to end my turn, and then I'm going to jump to a more safe spot. And then we'll do...
Why is my multi-stream? Oh,
What's going on here? I'm going to shoot the hag.
Your violence.
Your violence is what? I got...
did you get surprised?
I got the your violence something message. I hope it doesn't break the oath.
No. Oh. Oh.
So I cannot say like, because I had to kickstart the fight, so I decided to attack the hag. I don't know how else to initiate the fight. But we'll
By
have
getting
to
seen by her.
Yeah, but I couldn't trigger that.
Well, you just
Okay.
have to stand up.
Yeah, I tried.
Well, for me, it went normally.
Okay. We'll have to see what happens. Like, I'm not getting any messages from the Oathbreaker, so
She out-initiatived me.
yeah, that wasn't the case here. But I have lots
Even
of
the clone.
copies. Yeah.
Well. Let's take the one from high ground. To Psionic Backlash.
Maybe we go with your fight first, and I'll be waiting a little bit. My first round went fine. Yeah, it looks. I mean, assuming that you're not getting the the concentration break on your protection from good and evil, this fight is probably pretty much a cakewalk. Yeah, exactly. You don't want to be in that position where she can push you.
Yeah, so I just jump up here,
Yeah.
and then I'll wail upon her. So, Auntie,
Yeah, and you have that advantage there. That's
I mean,
very
I have the
nice.
Unseen Menace,
Yeah, from the weapon.
so I don't even want to waste my smites on a non-critical and a crit. I still need to preserve a few of my spell slots, but I believe one level 1 crit right now. Will do it. So, dearest Auntie, I never saw her do damsel in distress before.
No, she did that instantaneously here for me. I'm going to be doing my first turn now, Ginger, or the second turn here, just to get the ball
Yeah.
rolling on that. I think the hack's trickery. This is this is the one. Level 5 is the right hack.
Well, they're both level 5.
No,
Oh,
not
she's
not
still
on
level
mine.
5.
Not on
Oh,
mine.
not for me too. Maybe because we did it before level 6, before patch 7.
Yeah, might be the reason.
Because the patch note specifically said that both Marinas now have the same stats.
Oh. I'm just breaking off a couple of copies instead, I think is the right, because right now Marina and the hack are both Marina, and I might as well just utilize that bit to get rid of the copies before I head into the fighting the hack.
I only have 1 copy left overall. Can I even reach it with my offhand
Jesus,
attack?
you know what just happened?
What?
Like Auntie Ethel
Anti-ray of have
she
attack
breaks
scratch.
she breaks her own. Auntie Ethel in my game broke her own illusion, and she goes as Marina and she runs to me and she attacks me for 19 slashing damage.
Yes, and she gets that attack with advantage if you don't break her illusion immediately.
I did not know. Anywho, I am going to be taking and probably an action to lay on hands after this.
Oh, this dealt half of your health bar. Yes.
It was definitely not the best moment for me in this run, but we will continue with full force and try to locate another copy here. There's one there. And now we are...
Auntie. Oh, I got another crit. And I killed her.
Oh, you killed her. Yeah, because that's what we're going for. That's true.
That is an interesting way of thanking me. Well, Marina is... Well, that's what you get for guaranteed advantage on an attack and getting 3 natural crits in a row.
I think, like, probably what I need to do is to go in and hit her, honestly, like, because she is really getting on my nerves here. So, just a regular... will the Divine Smite, will that trigger another Divine Smite as a reaction? I forget.
No. It's only the Thunderous Smite or the Searing Smite.
Right. So
Use the Thunderous Smite, of course. So it's only the combination of the bonus action smites and the regular smite.
Right. So this is already for me a bit of a taxing encounter. I mean, my armor class is high, relatively high, but she's giving me like a lot of trouble here, I have to tell you. Okay, now with the critical smite. So probably she'll do her copies. I'm surprised about the Marina thing where she takes that she gets that advantage. I did not know that was the thing.
We once again have the difference, just the damage output, that I just one-shot bosses, enemies, and you're getting problems because they survive and wail on you.
Yeah. So let us see, like, potentially using the... Oh wait, I don't have that. No mind.
Let's see what Marina has. I can trade with her. She has three entire pieces of gold.
One day I'll catch a break.
Everybody in Faerun likes to trade.
Yeah. And everybody wants to heckle.
Yeah. Okay, so I just got my turn back.
Oh, say, 1-to-1 copy of Jessie. Is it in some Pokemon mod? Sorry, saw that really late.
How
I
is
mean,
it?
she is.
Is there actually a Pokemon mod, or is it just our game
I
where?
don't know. It's just our game because I gave
I-
her the hair to decide that the original Jessie has. I mean, that's because I like the hairstyle for a half orc, and because we were a duo, I was like, I already have the hairstyle. I always do purple hair. Why not make them Jesse and James? Ah, you have got the real anti-F finally revealed.
Yeah, this looks a little bit like I'm finally getting into the end stages of this fight. I just did everything wrong. Okay, so I guess I'm just gonna go in for the smack here.
He
Already
smack, he attack,
offhand.
and he prone her back.
Let's go in and see if we can't.
But you're also getting a lot of natural crits.
Oh, that was a forced crit then. Alright.
More than I could have done.
I'm assuming I cannot do anything in terms of Connor, right? I can't bring back
Nope.
Connor as an undead. Okay, yeah. Gotcha. Let's check. Oh, and there's
Because
one
of
of the...
anti-F, you
One
nearly
of the...
died.
what was the potions that we... Or the elixirs that she has that we're supposed to grab for... I forget what those are. Those that...
Heart of Stone or a Mother's Loading.
Those are the ones that don't have any real consequences. One is strength, I guess, or is that?
No, I don't know what Heart of Stone is. I know and Mother's Loathing gives you the bite action, the same as Astarion's bite, a vampire
Okay.
bite.
There is one of them that gives you a +2 to strength until long rest, and then there's a penalty on the following day. The +2 to
Yeah.
strength is definitely not worthless, I'd say. It's that could potentially be great for like a specific encounter.
For the Neverbrain.
Yes, or maybe earlier. Like, I don't know. But I forget which
Oh,
one
well,
it is.
but-
I'm just gonna grab all
But
of
you
them.
get a permanent -1 to strength after that.
Isn't that just like something you can remove with... oh wait, we don't have access to remove curse.
We will, but I don't think so.
We'll see. I'll keep it. I'll keep it nonetheless. Do we want to progress the Connor quests, or do we want to kind of leave it alone? What are the general thoughts on the Connor quest at this point?
Well, you are not allowed to revive him, but I will. I will
Yeah.
keep him for myself.
Am I allowed to? Am I allowed to give the wand to Marina?
It's always you who revives him. You cannot give the wand to Marina before reviving Connor,
So
and reviving
basically,
Connor is what breaks your oath.
so I cannot interact with this whole thing.
Well, you can. You can take the bitter divorce to Marina, and then break the wand in front of her.
Okay, okay, okay.
Just
Maybe.
be a dick to her.
Well, I don't know if
The
that
thought
gives
of
me any
putting him in
XP.
a
Let's see.
wheelbarrow and making it. What?
Yeah, let's
Bring
see.
it back.
Uh,
Bring Connor.
well, I will
What have
keep
you
the mother's
done?
loathing,
You bastard! I thought you were going to help.
because drinking that gives you an inspiration as guild artisan.
I thought.
Drinking one of Ethel's potions.
Item received, bitter divorce. Yeah, okay. That was. She's very upset.
Then
She's very upset now.
I know.
Okay, so what was the? We got 150 XP plus 20, so that's 170 XP, and then for the, of course, we kill the masks, so that's a bit of XP. All right, Ginger, are you ready to bite into the next bit here?
Well, I will get myself a Connor, but then we can. Marina? There she is. Found a wand. Think I can resurrect your husband. Point the wand. So the hag fulfills her promise. It can never be simple, can it? Monkey's paw. Don't worry, I have the wand. I'll make use of him.
Team Rocket are just not the best people in the world, for sure.
Perhaps using the wand wasn't the best idea.
This is one of the most horrible things in this game. This whole seance. It's just so horrible. Like the fate of the and the voice actor for Marina is doing just a heck of a job as well. So it's really good. All right, Ginger. So we decided that this was the bit that we just wanted to quickly do because you wanted Connor. So now I'm assuming that we're going to move on with the general plan.
We're gonna move on with the general plan. Oh, I even forgot to change my ring and it did not make any difference. Okay.
All right. So the plan now
Well,
is that we
then
progress.
we move to Act 2.
Yes. Yes. I'm going to start the load seance here. Last light in, just to get an overview of what we are looking at. And the reason why we're doing this is because most of the Act 1 encounters are very doable, but a lot of the Act 1 encounters are just complete bullshit when you are when you're playing as a solo honor character. Like, stuff can happen. So we made that decision that we don't want too much of the random bullshit stuff in Act 1 for this run.
And now we are up to everything.
Moving ahead.
If you're all right by Jahira, you're all right by me.
Good.
By the way, the incandescent staff, the one that has the fireball in it, is an item that could really help us against some of those encounters that we are dreading. like some of the plant things.
Oh,
That's
are they
an
weak to fire?
I believe that they are actually, but the fireball is just tearing them up completely.
Oh, that's what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah, destroying them completely, like in one beam or one ball. So the
Ooh, I have a few things to sell to them and see if I can afford my thing finally.
Take care now.
Da.
did we get
The dark fire short bow.
we did get the Shade Clinger armor as well. It's just since it's such a
Yes.
long time since we sat down with this, there are just a couple of things
Yeah.
that we do not remember that we have to kind of pick up on.
So I always forget that I can just sell all kinds of potions.
Yeah.
Not used to playing without really any consumables.
Yeah. Let's give you a bit more money.
Just do not sell.
If you're all right by Jahira, you're
Damon
all
does
right
not
by
have
me.
much money. Thornblade. While concentrating your melee weapon to deal an additional 1 to 4 poison damage. Ooh. So where is the Darkfire short bow? I believe Damon has it. 3,400 gold. I
Yeah.
don't have enough.
No. But that's part of the whole Act 2 thing. I think there are loads of places where we can get some gold to take care of that bit. So we should just get to work, I guess, right?
Yeah, the Fey Bell. We have to ring the Fey Bell because we lost Dolly Fries' buff. Well, at least I did.
I need a quick word. Need anything?
Oh, my lovely Dolly Fries, who is so very sweet and nice, won't you assist your humble friends so I won't meet a cursed end? I love this fairy. Okay. Where is my moon lantern?
I'll be here if you need it.
Did I not pick up the moon lantern?
Ding, anything you want to say? Anytime.
I did not pick up the moon lantern from Balthazar's chambers. Let me do that real quick.
Right. So I'm just going to check the docks here, and so what we're doing now, I'm guessing, is Dark Justicia Wave 1, Shadow Curse Kuatoa, Mason's Guild Shadows, Dogs,
we
Masons,
killed-
Melox.
Yeah, what do we start with?
I don't care.
Well, then let's start with the Mason's Guild.
Yeah. Oh wait, no. We're going to go to the. We need to go and collect the shadow resistance buff before we do anything in the.
Oh,
in
yeah.
the act.
Yeah. Then we need to walk around and...
Yeah.
Well, then start with the Dark Justiciars.
Yeah. I'll be waiting for you outside of the Moonrise Towers. And then you can see what route I'm taking there.
And now I didn't talk to Mole, but... Well, doesn't matter.
Do you have the advantage on perception checks from a shield? Or something else?
I have the shield, yes.
Okay. That's good.
Why would I need that?
To perceive the places where we have to get to the Mason's Guild cellar and stuff.
Ah, yeah. That I have.
Okay.
Moon Lantern. Now I have the Moon Lantern.
And we
Good.
like no, I don't have. You have the. Do you have the? Do you have a turn on it? No, you also have like a weird turn spell. Yeah, you have the same. Or do you have the turn on it spell?
Well, no, I don't have it.
No, you don't have it. You have something else. That's true.
I have a pure enemy
So I could have
that I can
used
turn.
my. I could have used my channel oath charge against anti-airful.
Anti-airful.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough. That could probably have been relatively effective because I'm assuming it also deals damage, right?
No,
No, it doesn't. It's only turn undead that does that.
it's Destroy Undead that does that. This
Oh,
is
okay.
the upgrade to turn undead that clerics get.
Oh, yeah. Okay, great. Yes, yes. Are you ready? Are you ready? Okay,
I
so
am ready.
okay, so we're currently in the same position roughly. You're at the yes. So okay, so what to face your fears. This is what I'd do. I'd probably crouch, even if it's not that big of a deal. Like you can crouch, you can run. I don't think they're going to really act. And then you just head this way around the waning moon here. And then we actually get all the way around, and then we get to the waypoint there. It's pretty safe.
Let me do something real quick. I need to close some tabs. Good. Around the waning moon.
Yeah. That way around? Yeah, that's fine. I think that's the quickest way. And then once you're down there, I don't think they're even going to see you, actually. I think it's... Oh, wait. Holy moly. Did we destroy the crash?
No.
We didn't talk to anybody. Okay, I was just worried for one bit. I just like to go and collect the waypoint, Baldur's Gate.
We just went in and stole the tadpoles.
Right, got it. Got it. Right.
Now
Yes.
we collect the waypoint.
I don't think you need
Let
to
me collect.
crouch at this point. But we do need to go through the House of Healing.
Yeah.
And I actually don't know if at this point killing some of the sisters. Oh, she just immediately went into combat with me. For no reason in particular. The first sister.
Okay. That's weird.
Yeah, I summoned the dog, and obviously dogs don't speak, so I think that was what happened. I don't think that if you summon some kind of entity that can't speak, I think that's going to cause combat. Is my guess. But she died a quick and painless death.
Don't have time to wait. I need to see the doctor right now.
I guess I'll be attacking the other sister as well. It's 150 XP after all. Right? No, it's 180 XP. Just killing these two.
Okay, I dialog checked her.
Yeah, just need the, and I'm hoping I already have that, just need the freeing a free action on there so we don't get the paralyzed poison. That's,
Yeah.
10 turns of nastiness.
Well, then let's try to convince the one that's treating Arabella's parents. If we can, even.
Best be on my way.
Right. I'm ready, Ginger, to proceed once you are. I'm just heading out into the graveyard now. Just let me know.
Oh. Arabella. Shall we save Arabella first?
Oh, I guess we could do that. Like, I don't have any spell slots currently, so...
Oh.
But like, you can do that.
Then
It's,
let's not do it.
yeah.
Or you know what? Let's do it.
Fall by my hand.
Hello, Arabella.
I'm just going to go and do a bit of looting here while I wait for you to finish up. Collecting the assassin short sword.
What are you doing here?
Quick.
Of course. I'll be waiting here, lady. And
All right.
Shredder's gonna be destroyed.
And those are...
Come on.
How much are those? 90 XP a piece as well? Is that it? I wonder if I...
90 XP a piece.
Yeah, I think I can deal with those as well, like within this long rest. So why not just get that XP? It's practically free, and we want as much as that free XP as possible. So let me just grab another weapon for the task.
Very well.
Sorry.
You noticed the girl.
Just how you've...
Right. Yeah. Easy peasy.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Strength drain is
I believe, I don't know, a constitution save, I guess, because almost every necromancy spell is a constitution save.
doesn't say, just say DC 14, and I rolled a natural one, so no clue. No clue.
Maybe if you hover over the strength drain ability in the combat log.
It's a strength save, so I mean I should be in a good position to resist those. I like it how those strength drain abilities, those are just on a caster, those can be like detrimental.
I've grown quite
But on
It would be
a
pointless
on a
of me.
high
Its
strength
chances
character,
are
that's
many more graves than yours alone
not a problem.
will soon be
All right, I'm talking to Raphael now, getting the waypoint,
too.
and then I'm ready to.
Warning on this.
Are we going? We're going straight into the gauntlet because we might as well get that resistance buff,
Yeah.
right? It makes no sense playing Act 2 without that. Okay,
Ah, cursed to put my hands on everything.
I'm going to head down there straight away.
Oh! Now I found out a line of dialogue where Raphael does not ask you to kill your gear, which is good for Devotion Paladin because Devotion Paladin breaks their oath.
Holy shit! I didn't pay that any attention. Do I need to pay that any attention? as an oath?
No, it's
of
only
the-
for devotion paladin.
Okie dokie. Right. Because right now I'm not looking at what things can break my oath. I'm just expecting you to let me know
So,
if
Moonrise Towers, Grief General. So
right. Yes, so I'm now heading down here. It took me
Three.
I think there's a bit of exploration XP as well, actually, when coming down here for the first time. But the value, I think, of getting that buff is just too high to ignore. So, like, even if we want to optimize on that bit, that wouldn't matter because we want that resistance right now.
Oh, should we take another? No, this one is not an elevator that can kill
Nope.
you.
Nope. I think that is not the one. It's the other one, like, but we don't know yet if that's a thing. We'll have to talk about that once we get there, how to solve that in a good way.
Yes. Good. So I forgot how you can get inside. But let's just do the riddles of Shar. Oh yes, it's up there, right? No. I forgot to get into it. Oops.
But the amount of time that they spent building this subterranean fortress is slightly unbelievable. I mean, they must have spent, like, I don't know if 100 years can cut it.
I mean, the lore says that that all of this was originally a gnomish city somewhere.
Oh, it does.
That
Okay.
this was a gnomish city built around Gal glitter golds. Well, it is implied, at least, because the Grimforge was originally built by Gal glitter, whatever that gnome's name was.
So it's
and
not.
there it was, and the Dweger stonemason. You can find out that it was built, that it was human architecture built upon gnomish architecture.
Oh.
So that the cave system was originally gnomish, and then Kefrik built a Shah temple on top of it, or
Got it.
inside the already existing structures.
Got it. Okay. Oh, wait. Whoa. We don't want to progress. Like, I was almost heading into the Sharon ambush there. The first just Dark Justicia ambush. That was not the intention. I just
I'm
wanted
still
to
trying
solve
to
them.
open the door.
Yeah. So I don't want to enter that way. I want to enter through the other way, the cloaker place, and because that's also where the buff is.
Yeah.
So I don't really want to go in the main road just yet. I need the buff before heading in there. So I'm not going to talk to the cloaker right now. But I am
Talk to it. It's not very talkative.
It's not talkative, but I mean, I'm just going to try to ignore it. Move past. The double oak doors. We'll have to see. I'm still a little bit confused about Larian's classification of the various doors and chests and whatnot, because it seems like some doors are resistant to piercing damage and others are not, and the same goes for the other damage types. And that's all very confusing for me. So, like, you have to inspect the door. Oh, this one is now slashing damage. So, let's go.
Most doors are slashing damage and most chests are bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, got it.
Which I said many, many times. I don't get why doors should be easier to hack apart with a sword than be crushed in with a hammer.
Yeah. I don't think that swords are particularly good at destroying oak doors.
Yeah.
It
They
seems...
Well, axes are particularly good at doing that. But yeah.
Yeah, axes, I guess. I don't know. Maybe if you're very, very angry, maybe it's easier. I'm taking my rest now before heading into Act 2 and killing things. And then I'm talking to the altar. And obviously the gimmick here for us is that we have to get the buff. And so that would probably means there's a potential for failing the check here.
Oh, those double oak doors are...
Those are slashing vulnerable.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was
exactly.
just gonna say we could lockpick them, but let's just be thorough with no consumables.
What are we doing here?
I don't even think I need a long rest because I only used 2 level 1 spells.
Yeah, you can probably do without, but I had to do it because I had absolutely nothing left, and it's a religion check, so I'll be using my astral knowledge religion, intelligence. Sorry, and then there's also the religion ring, I guess, that I could equip for extra bonuses.
Well, let's see if I need to. There's the second thing where you kind of cheese it. If you get the curse, you just do a partial rest and do it until you get it.
Yeah. And for our rule set, that's perfectly okay. Just going to check. Oath of... I'm just checking Oath of Ancients on the wiki just to check where the oath breaks are hidden, because I have to be honest, I don't know. Mechanism: Moonlight Lantern, calling Madeline a coward, convincing Madeline to stab herself, forcing the scent smuggler to jump off the docks, choosing to let Minthara have her mind wiped by blah blah. This is... I can do anything I want basically outside of killing people with sneak attacks. So I'm going to pray at the altar here.
I need to take a partial rest.
I succeeded. There we go. Now Night Singer's favor. That's going to be very, very, very good for what we're about to do. After this, I'm assuming that we're fighting the Dark Justiciars.
Yes. Well, the first batch of the Dark Justiciars.
Yeah. And of course, we cannot use any radiant damage for that. So we have to make sure that...
Don't forget to put off the helmet.
Yeah, the helmet needs to come off, and we have to remind ourselves not to use any smites, which can be really difficult when you're playing a paladin, because that's all you want to do. And also we'll be fighting in the light because of the Moonlight Lantern. I don't know if you, Ginger, suspect that it's better to stand in the middle of the Moonlight Lantern, or if any measure of kiting is more beneficial. And I need a quick bathroom break before I do anything.
I don't know. So I do love that violin in the Gauntlet of Shar. So foreboding. Bloody plum.
All right, I am back. What are you doing, Ginger? You're not killing yourself, are you?
No, I am standing in front of the door. I
Okay, I'll
haven't
be right.
opened it yet.
I'll be right there. We're talking about the door
Ah.
that has... Oh, that door. Did you go and collect the buff? You did. Then I'd sing a favor. Good.
I did collect the
Right.
buff. I am
Right.
just buffing my invisible weapon.
Yes. Quick point of discussion here. I also need to buff something for a head in there. Quick point of discussion.
Yeah.
We both agree that all of the summoned dark stitches from the orbs are not providing you with XP. But we don't know exactly when that stops. We're assuming that the first
Yeah.
wave, of course, is XP. The second wave is potentially XP, but the third wave is definitely not. Right?
I believe it's so. I believe so as well.
Okay. So is this an encounter where we stack damage riders to kind of make up for the loss of the other thing? Because I think this is a shattered flail encounter for me.
Oh,
This
did I
is
get the
this is definitely a shattered flail encounter, and I'm also going to be using
F? I did not get the waypoint in front of the gauntlet. I will get that one really quick.
But there is not one. You mean the one outside of the?
The one outside. Yeah.
I don't think that's an advantage, Ginger. I think getting down here is more annoying. I think it's better to go and get this waypoint and then head back and get the other one. Like there's the elevator.
Oh, you can get this waypoint without triggering Balthazar. Yes.
Yeah. We just
without
this...
triggering the second attack. Okay.
We just fight this wave and then we're golden. Okay.
Yeah. So I am gonna take the boots of speed so that I can kite better.
Yeah, there are so many things that I need to do here.
I have the flawed Helldusk helmet because some of them has spells, and I guess +2 bonus to saving throws against spells is more important. And I will cast Protection from Evil and Good on myself.
And I keep fucking that stuff up. The order in which you do things The aid spell from the spell slot shield from Last Lights In, you have
Yeah.
to buff that last, because otherwise the buff disappears. I just did that again. Super annoying. So now I don't want to really use the shield. I want to use another shield then instead. I should have gone and get the shield from Last Lights In, the one that you discover behind
Yeah.
at the graveyard. That would be very good for me, I think, in a lot of cases, with the extra AC
Yeah.
and return damage and whatnot. Okay.
And that's why I was talking about the waypoint. I was contemplating just getting into the Mason's Guild to get the final piece of Infernal Iron, because I believe that one is before the encounter with the Wraiths.
It's outside of the Mason's Guild. You don't need to even go in there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. And we don't need
To get-
don't need free action here, so we can put on some more damage. And
Well, what is more damage?
more damage for me would be the caustic band. That would be additional damage. So
Yeah,
at
I
this,
already have the caustic band on, so
and I have to
second ring is Crush's ring.
change my helmet here. And then we are pretty much Gucci, and I'll be dropping down. I'm guessing the Moonlight Lantern.
Don't need any attention
Right, I'll be heading in now.
Well, don't forget protection from evil and good on yourself.
It's already up. Good. I'll be.
Do I have anything else left? Yes, Shield of Thralls. Now I can get.
There we go. Moonshield Aura. I'm just gonna trigger the encounter, Ginger. I think we're making this to be worse than it actually is. And the way that the healing necklace, the periaptic wound closure, and the shattered flare works together for me specifically is, I think, going to make this easy peasy. Also have a relative high AC, so I don't foresee this to be a problem. Is there anything spell I want to cast? No, there isn't. I'm going to trigger the encounter now.
Good. I am in the encounter, so
Right.
where do I stand and put up my?
So, well, quick question. Quick
defense.
question. Like science-wise in this. Quick question. So the encounter spawns with 5 Justitious, right?
Yeah.
And the Umbral Tremors, the 3 Umbral Tremors. I'm a little bit tempted to try to science out, even if I lose a little bit of XP. If
Me too.
If I'm
Destroying one and
Yeah.
then bunkering yourself up in a corner.
something like that. So I'll probably
Yeah.
go and use the. I think the Thunder Smite are actually like a good choice, right, for this.
I'll strike you down.
I think so too.
And no Divine Smites, even though we want to.
Let me watch my reactions.
Oh yeah, my reactions are all set to ask. So
Yeah. So are you gonna destroy the left or the right tremor?
I'm on the right tremor here, but like I can't do that with my current action. I need to wait a turn.
Oh.
So
Well, let me try to destroy the tremor first.
I'm assuming that you're dealing at least 20% more damage than me, if not 30%, because of your
I want to
ratios.
hit precisely.
Yeah. I love the
Oh, and already a crit on my first hit.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
What happened? Ginger, did you kill yourself?
Almost.
Ginger, you're not doing this for views, right?
No. I forgot. And smited.
Okay, I'm holding my breath here. Was it a? Was it a? You're losing your. Are you losing your turn? What's going on here?
No. I forgot about Radiant Retort.
But you're getting you're getting your turn. It seems, right?
Yes.
Jesus, man. But this is like this. I don't know if this probably it's probably not as bad as some of the stuff that I did. So if we survive this, I'm just, you know, I'm just happy that Team Rocket will still.
Lay on hands.
Oh my god.
Rager healing.
Okay, so Ginger, what have we learned today?
Radiant Retort is evil.
But this is still like, this was the full action. Can you still do something to kind of you need to reapply the aura, right? What's going on there? This is a free action, right? To reapply the aura.
Yeah.
The one in the bottom right corner there. Is that an action? Is that an action or?
No, it's free.
It's free. Okay.
And then I will just apply Shield of Faith for the time being.
That is probably your absolute best choice here. This is really scary.
Well, I have Connor to soak blows.
Yeah. But I don't know.
And also those guys.
What do you need? Like, do you need like a full round? Oh yeah, they're still up. Okay. And you did destroy one of the.
Yeah.
And that's potentially going to save you. But I love it how it's that half orc ability, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much? Well, let's see. How much radiant damage that one dealt back to me?
Quick question: where is your Moonlight Lantern?
Not here.
Oh, you need that. Otherwise, you're dead.
Shoving Connor. Okay. Jesse was dealt 116 force damage.
Yeah. It is what it is. That's interesting. Ginger, drop your Moonlight Lantern, please.
So, each of them spawn 3 waves. I need to drop the Moonlight Lantern. I would like to hit it, but at first I will heal to full.
Mm-hmm. It's Baldur's Gate solo, but you use radiant damage. But you have to make one attack on radiant retort creatures every time with the maximum radiant damage.
Yeah. So let me move the Moonlight. I picked it up. Why did I pick it up?
Well,
I just want to move inside this corner to just make the archers move the maximum amount.
Yeah, because like the stuff where they deal necrotic damage, I think that's magical damage. Not sure though, but like necrotic damage to you every time you're not in the light source, that can really be really nasty in my experience. Okay, I'll just be fighting on my side here just for a little bit.
That's why I thought about just turning off the smite reactions at all. Let me do that.
Yeah, I don't want to be like a repeat offender here over here either. But
Good. Who's about to die? You're about to die.
And I've got the second wave spawn over here, so I can tell you if the second wave, or the first wave spawn rather, if that provides experience points. I can tell you that in a moment.
Well, did I get XP, but he was from the first wave.
Yeah, the first waves. Was that? Because one of these guys, like... Okay, the Justicia Avenger over here. I just need to try to remember him.
You've made a grave mistake.
Ha! Why are they hitting me so much?
By the way, these guys are undead, right? So for me, the Divine Sense could probably be beneficial, actually.
Yeah.
I just totally forgot about that one. Okay, but it seems like your hit point is now stable.
Yeah.
Do you have the historical greatsword ability available to you? Oh, that requires a full
No.
weapon switch. Okay, no mind.
Yeah. Nope. But they can only, the melees can only come at me one apiece. Which is great. And I have a weapon with reach. Could have dipped my thing into... Well, Nightweaver Lee.
As a bonus action, yeah, probably I should just get that up and running. Where did it go? Nonsense.
So that corner is the perfect place because the archers cannot hit you. Yes, the archer couldn't hit me because there was a darkness cloud from the one who died before me. And another one dead. Ooh, I'm blinded right now.
Okay, so one of the Justicia Avengers, like third wave spawn, just gave me XP. And now another one gave me XP. I am tempted to say that the amount of XP that you get for this is
Fixed, that
is
you
fixed.
only get...
A certain amount of Justicias are going to give you XP, and then that is that's the way it's calculated. I'm tempted to say that without knowing for sure. That was some scary shit.
Well, it's not over yet.
No, but it's okay. So it's potentially still dangerous, or
Yes,
okay.
they got me to low health again. I believe it's time to relocate. And I just know how.
Just as long as it's not a radiant damage based solution.
Yes.
I mean, I could also, from what I know, summon the moonbeam to help me out with this, but then I lose something else, so I'm not really going to play around with that, I think. But the whole healing from the flint mace is insanely good. It is so good.
Well, let me... Oh. I did an oopsie.
I'm getting a commercial break on the multi-stream, so now I'm just worried without knowing what's going on.
Why doesn't the game allow me to move past these just yours?
Why is...
With haste.
Okay, they just double crit me. For no reason. Oh my god, I'm going to turn off the... Now I'm going to turn off the Divine Smites. All of them. All of the reactions.
Really? Well, let's see.
Also, in my game, they cast darkness, but it's not... I can't see the darkness, so I'm blinded, and they, you know, have advantage on me while attacking.
Yeah.
So just pay attention to whether or not there's some kind of darkness hidden somewhere.
Yeah. That was the problem for me right now. So if I can, like, kill you. I'm gonna get a Thunderous Smite going. Or a Searing Smite. To kill you. Very well. Then I'm gonna force them to move.
How are things going on your end?
So, unless I get double crit, well,
Is that the situation? That's like that's pretty much the worst like the worst thing that some unless I get double crit, you just know this is like an ultimate jinx. Oh, the dash. That was a dash there.
well, the
And?
Night Weaver seems to not want to attack me when I'm in light.
Okay, so Okay, so you're gonna go in and smack them at this point?
Yeah.
Who's the... Okay, so you're basically not afraid of the Night Weaver.
Yeah, it never attacked me at all.
Okay. Wow. Those damage rolls just feel so reliable when I'm looking at your game.
Yeah, and I having advantage on every single attack, so I barely ever missed. I mean, you see 99% to hit.
Exactly. That was a bit of a what do you call that in English?
Hiccup.
I just I'm looking for a different word. We have a perfect word for that in Danish, but that's not going to apply here.
Well, it was an oopsie.
Yeah, but that wasn't what I meant. Like, yeah, maybe it's the same in German. I can't say. Oh, okay, Jesus, Ginger. That was your you know.
My near-death experience this time.
Exactly. So is there anything can we go and kill the copy? Is that going to be a problem for us?
I believe it does not have Radiant Retort.
Yeah,
but I
that's
need a long rest.
right.
And to collect a waypoint.
There is the other place. My takeaway is that I got experience for almost all of the dark justiciars. I have to quickly see if there was any
Let me also see. So 60 experience, but the Night Weaver was wave 1. There was a Soul Hunter that I rained an archer that I did not get experience for. Yes.
It's a bit confusing. It's not completely clear to me exactly how that experience works. It seems
So
like I got XP from everything besides one of them.
seems to me the same. Yes.
Okay. But I don't want to challenge the Dark Justiciars in the library, unless you insist. We can do we can do so. We could do so.
Well, I need a long rest.
Yeah. Go and take your long rest, and I'll head a little bit down into the gauntlet. I think some of the stuff in the gauntlet is perfectly doable, even with our, problematic
Well,
restriction here.
shall we do the Faith Leap trial? The bane of all solo runners.
I don't want to, at least don't want to do that right now. I probably want to think a little bit about it and then have a discussion
How
about
we're
it.
gonna
But
tackle it. Yeah.
yeah, but I don't want to be focusing on that right now. I do want to try to do the soft step and try to attempt to kill the shadows there. And I think the way to do that is probably some kind of spell, I'm guessing.
Well, Moonbeam.
I don't have, yeah, the moonbeam, yeah, probably. Don't know how that's going to work. I'll try.
Oh, self-same. Did that one.
Okay, I think that might be a bit of a shit show. I also lost the
Why?
concentration because it doesn't seem like it deals quite enough damage here.
Can you sneak attack and smite it? Or does it have Radiant Retort?
I can't tell you for sure whether or not you can do that. I just killed one of them successfully. So then
How
I'll
much
be
XP did it give?
110, so it's pretty good.
Ooh.
Yeah. So I'll be probably... I mean, you can... It's free. There is, as far as I know, no consequence to getting seen by the shadows at this point. I think it's totally free to do that.
Okay. So I will regain a spell slot, by the way.
Oh yeah.
And then try to kill it.
Oh, did I lose my concentration again? No, I'm still okay. This is the mechanics of these guys is extremely odd. I'm sorry to say. We shouldn't play around too much with this. I mean, if we can find a way to kill these guys effectively, I think that's great. But otherwise, I think we should just, you know.
I believe just attacking it and doing a smite.
Oh yeah, if you can do that,
be
that's
reliable enough.
yeah. I mean, the damage is
Crit.
nothing to sneeze at. You got it?
I should immediately smite it. Okay, because it already healed.
Yeah, it heals immediately. Okay, here we go. Magic missile. Okay, so it heals immediately. This is like the turn-based mechanics of this game. I don't know if I feel like it's broken. Maybe I would say it's kind of broken because it's like the system doesn't quite know how to handle it, honestly.
Yeah.
So it feels like it's a bit broken. And now the shadow is not, and now it dies. Okay, and I get the XP. Okay, are there 2 or 3? There are only 2 shadows in this gauntlet, right? I think there are only 2 shadows.
Know.
Just 2.
Where's the second one?
There are only 2 of them. Yeah.
Come on, open up.
I just fail all the perception.
I am out of the trial.
I'll give it a shot.
So and I will smite the final one.
Yep. And I guess we're doing the self-same trial as well. And the only question is, do we cheese or not cheese?
Good question.
I have absolutely, I don't even know, you know, the potential is that that in this encounter, like, they have access to, I don't know, whole person. Is there like a whole person in here somewhere? No, not a whole person. But I don't know how
Yes,
many.
the Paladin has hold person, I believe. I'm quite sure of it.
I don't have access to the whole person spell myself, but like potentially that could be a thing for some paladin subclasses.
I can just bonk the portal.
Wow. Wow. So how do we feel about the self same? Because we can, like, if we
Ah,
you get the sneak attack, right? So I'm assuming you could potentially destroy the whole thing in one go. Which
and
is
you
pretty much what you need to do if you want to make sure to survive, right?
because if they get to hit you, they do the same to you.
That's the thing. I do
And
have
then we might
yeah.
already cheese it. Because I don't trust the Paladin in a fair fight.
No.
Then we might as well cheese it.
And also the value of the item that you get from this trial is actually nothing to sneeze at, right?
Yeah, I mean, a forced crit is a forced crit.
Right. Okay, I need to go and quickly do a long rest to get my auto crit back.
I also need to do a long rest.
And this is pretty much like the worst thing about the paladin is the dependency on those resources.
Long rest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that also goes for the wizards. I think if you want to.
Unless you're doing the build that Seoke did, that just did that just did acid splash. But that was actually 6 levels wizard and a 1 level sorcerer dip for the main damage. So remember, the shard douchebags have Radiant Retort. Good. So, are we gonna cheese it?
You know what? My problem is that if I gear up for this, like with all the stuff that I have available to me, I am going to be sitting at an armor class of 23. No, yeah. Are we sure? Like, do we think that there is a chance of the whole person? I'm not taking the chance, for sure.
Yes.
I am not taking that chance. If you sneak up against the guy, I'm assuming you'll be okay.
You know what? Let's cheese it.
We
are saying we play safe.
The luck of the Far Realms does not restock upon taking a partial rest. So there's that. I didn't know that. I very rarely do the partial rest, actually. I only do those in very specific situations if I need to sell things and I just want the vendors to stock up on gold, I think. So I never do those.
Very well. Let's cheese it. It might not be the honorable way, but it is the way of vengeance.
Is it a
Jesse
go-
looking
is
hot.
it a ghost? Is it an undead?
I don't know.
Okay, I'll be doing the protection from good and evil.
Oh, are we gonna cheese it or not? Hardcore.
I'm thinking. I feel like already
Oh,
going in there and assaulting the guy with or the girl, obviously, with an attack from the shadows where we have where we have that advantage, and putting in the critical strike. I don't see how anything could survive 2 attacks. The only with smites. The only problem is for me is that my character has a high armor class, so I can't. Maybe there's a potential for me not being able to hit myself, if that makes sense.
yeah.
That's kind of my issue here. I don't want to end the run for sure here, so I can't make up my mind. I don't you know I don't I'm actually not too worried, but at the same time, like, you don't want to. And now I fucked up the buffing again.
Yeah.
What does your gut feeling tell you about this? Is this like, if you have a high AC?
I would not risk it.
Oh, let's not risk it. It's maybe it's not dangerous. Maybe we're just stupid here. But there is no.
But you have
no.
high AC. I have a weapon that gives advantage on every hit.
There is absolutely no reason to go into a situation where we kill ourselves over RNG in that way.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going in. But maybe they also fixed this, by the way, in patch 7. We don't know for sure. I didn't check up on the different things that they did for this. So and maybe we'll get surprised when we move in, and like you never know. But I'm gonna head in there, and I'll be using the.
I'm naked.
You're naked in the fight?
No, naked when slitting
okay.
my blood in the bowl.
Right.
Spill some of your blood on the bowl.
Oh, I didn't see him. I failed the perception check. That's impractical. So what does that mean? I didn't see him. I mean, I know exactly where the character's placed. How do I want to deal with that shit?
Moonbeam?
Moonbeam. There is no retort from that guy, is there?
Well, even if it had radiant retort,
it showed up. It showed up. I got a new perception check or something. I think it's because I see blind or see invisible. Okay, he has only my shield on, 14 AC, so it's exactly the same thing. The stats are different. He has radiant retort, no spell slots. Morpheus cannot be moved. Dark vision, extra attack, opportunity attack, shadow blend. Shard's rules. Damage or reflection that is not your own causes Shard to intervene. Yeah. Shield bash and sunlight weakness. So, doesn't seem like there is any kind of retort. I'm going to head in there and attack him.
Is it an undead?
It is an undead. It is a shadow.
So let's see.
This would have been. It would have just been nice for all of these things to have Lathander's blood of Lathander for this general. Not that I think this is going to end the way that we expected to, by him dying in one attack. I'm going to go and smite him now.
Go again.
Okay, that was brutal. That was a one hit, but that was also the radiant damage risk vulnerability just makes this like a free encounter. So don't worry, Ginger. Just go and attack him. That's all. That's all there is.
It has a radiant vulnerability.
Yes.
So
It doesn't have any retort. I just did it. So just go in there and smack it.
All right. What now? Can't slow down.
Right. So the only thing that we don't want to do right now is the soft this leap. Okay, so I'm just going to go and start the work on the Justitias in the library because it's free XP. Well, it's XP like, and I think it makes sense to kill those as
how
well.
many spell slots did you use on him?
One level 2 spell slot because I was afraid, but it's definitely not very scary. So I wouldn't worry too much if I was you.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, one level 2 spell and it's gone.
Yeah, I think the level 1 spell alone would have been enough, but I just went for it. Yes, and I'm just going to go against the Dark Justitias in the library just because like it's XP
Me as
and
well.
Time for
oh no.
And it's the Dark Justiciar armor that I won.
Yes, yeah. So you're in a particular good situation for that.
Well, not 100%. I can't use it yet. Ooh, I almost forgot.
I feel my way.
We did not reset our necrotic damage buff.
Yeah. Yes, that's true. We don't need it for these guys, I think. But yes, you're right.
So are you gonna cheese the librarian in the middle?
I should have. I forgot. I need to go and shoot it. So probably not. The advantage is that I should be able to go practically into... No, what am I talking about? I'm going to go and destroy the librarian right now before it's... If I can. Can I? I think I can. Hopefully. Yes.
Evil and good on myself.
I think the stuff that the librarian spawns are not going to give you XP, to my knowledge, unless they changed it. So not destroying the librarian early, I think, doesn't make any sense.
Okay.
But there are 6 of them total, so that should total up to 360 XP, which means that we're getting pretty close to level 7.
Why did my custom tab be completely... And 2 is my ranged attack.
Oh shit, I forgot that. I'm wearing the wrong helm, the Holy Lance helm. So remember to unequip that one. I equipped that
Oh, yes.
by accident. So just don't go do the same mistake that I did just then. I just unequipped the item and then I just have a helmet less. It's not that big of a deal.
Yeah. That's what I did on my last travels through the gauntlet as well.
At the ready.
Good. No silence.
And just over the course of all this, I have no idea. I just received 0 damage from a piercing attack. And over the course of all this, I forget how big of a difference the heavy armor master feat does, because I think in reality it makes a much bigger difference than I want to admit.
Yeah. It definitely does. Good.
But like we are paladins, we do generally face enemies head on. So in that regard, I think it makes a lot of sense.
Enjoy the silence. Hush. Well, for you guys, I'm gonna turn my smites off again so I don't get seduced by it.
And you have no radiating damage source, I'm assuming.
No.
No.
First moon lantern.
And I forget, Ginger, how are you recording your footage? Just on the Twitch platform?
Just on the Twitch platform.
Okay, but are you making a backup there, just saving it as a highlight or something for later?
Yes.
Okay, because some of the stuff that you've got on there, I'd really like to edit that at some point if I can.
Yeah. Let me jump over it. Friggin' darkness.
Shouldn't have made me your enemy.
Oops. No, it provoked an attack of opportunity. Let me sit down.
I mean,
It doesn't.
I'm dealing damage and I'm killing things, but it's painfully slow without smites and stuff. So I believe all of the you don't have the savage attacker, you just have the heavy armor master because you're only level 6. And you don't know exactly what you're going to do anyway, but like you have the two-handed.
Well, I know exactly what I'm doing.
But you have like a fighting style and you chose defense or the two-weapon
Raid
two-handed,
weapon fighting.
which re-rolls some dice, is that
Ones
it?
and twos. It rerolls 1 and 2 on damage dice.
Not damage dice or only damage dice?
Only damage dice.
Yeah. But that would also mean like if you're wielding like a two-hander with 2 dice, that would reroll both of those dice, right? From 1s and
Yes.
2s. That's just so good.
Yes.
That is so good. Right. So now the last Dark Justice is just playing hide and seek with me. I'm going to go mad in a second.
Oh no.
I have no idea how to. He decided to go up like 1. Maybe I can miss the step to him. This is weird. Why would he do that?
Shadow Star.
That is just annoying. Jesus.
Well. You're dead. And you're dead.
Oh wait, no Holy Land's helm for the foreseeable future. I simply can't be bothered with that again. Okay. I'm done with it. I'm heading into the library and doing stuff.
Open up.
Getting the book.
Getting hit for 0 damage. Yeah, they don't have any +1 weapons and they have barely any modifiers, so they're just like
the Dark Justiciars.
the range. Yeah, the ranged Dark Justiciars.
I understand the armors in the Arcane Tower. I mean, it's a bit of a gimmick that you have this heavily armored crossbow user who's unable to hit anything. It's a little bit ridiculous, like by all standards. But the fact that these Act 2 enemies are so uninteresting to fight is a puzzle to me. Why wouldn't you make it more interesting? That, like, one of the things that we talked about the other day with how one of the problems with the game, for me at least, is that the Act 1 seems like everything has been reworked, like, to a fault, basically.
Yeah.
How do I forget if...
That was a low roll if I ever saw one.
What can silence the night song?
Oh, it has a resistance.
The Night Singer can silence the night song. So...
One day I'll catch a break.
I forgot.
Anything of use?
Well, they have resistance to all damage unless they are in a light source.
Maybe I need more points.
That is true. Oh, that was there's an inspiration in here, by the way, when you pick up that armor or the night spear.
Yes.
So if you're at
I have 1 inspiration left, so
yeah,
I'm at 3 inspiration and I need it,
Yeah.
so
that's
I'm gonna
good for you.
take it.
That's very good for you. I mean, I have a bit of backup, but but I can't use it. Okay, so that
Why didn't I get an opportunity attack?
the Dark
Did
Justiciar
I on
armor
accident turn off my opportunity attack? No.
is the Dark Justiciar armor in fact a better...
You are... I'm losing you, hardcore.
I'm still here.
I'm losing you.
Why? Don't
I'm
lose
losing
me.
you.
Don't lose me.
Hardcore.
Don't lose me. Stay. Don't lose me. Keep me.
I have a network issue.
Alright, so it seems a little bit like Ginger Bananas has an issue with this
Connect
internet.
to multi-stream.
Which hopefully is going to be sorted soonish. The Dark Justiciar helmet, I think, is going to be very, very much best in slot for me for this gimmick, because I want the critical strike. I want I also have critical strike on my Knife of the Undermountain King, and that can kind of provoke a lot of very, very heavy automatic crits from my normal attacks, and that's going to be extremely beneficial when I'm fishing for those critical hits. So I actually think that the Knife of the Undermountain King with the Dark Justiciar helmet could be nice. But what I'm contemplating is, do I want to I'm just going to head back to camp. Do I want to actually use the Dark Justicia armor? Because I am sitting currently at 14 decks, so I am going to benefit from wearing the Dark Justicia half plate fully. So that is still going to bring me to 18, which is the same as the flawed Helldusk armor. But the advantage on Constitution saving throws is still going to be valuable, also because I'm getting so many bonuses to the Constitution saves on average. So I'm actually contemplating that using the Dark Justicia half plate might actually also be valuable to me. There's something with advantage on stealth checks. It's just generally a very strong armor and a free spell slot on the Shah Aegis as well. So I think there are arguments for why this could be valuable. But I need Ginger Banana's opinion on
hardcore,
this.
I am back.
Yes, can you hear me?
I believe I'm back. I am back.
Can you say, Ginger?
Hello?
Can you hear me? Hello? Hello?
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you. I can hear you.
Can you? Do you mind? Do you mind saying the thing?
Prepare for trouble.
That wasn't the thing. It was the Arnold Schwarzenegger thing.
What is the Arnold Schwarzenegger thing?
It's that thing we did the last time. It was just because
I'm back.
said. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Never mind. I think yeah. Let's move on. Like remember when you head in there that the bookshelves are filled with, maybe heal up. I don't know, maybe you'll accidentally
I already triggered a chain lightning trap that brought me to almost no health.
What chain lightning trap?
At this button down here.
So before you kill yourself, like inside of the room, if you do something wrong, I think you just put in the book if you have the right book. But there is the Edward trap stuff or something. You're going to take a lot of damage in there.
I still haven't opened the door because I haven't found the key yet.
I think the button on the right hand side.
I completely forgot where the key is.
The door was opened by me clicking a button. I clicked a button and the door opened.
Well, I clicked the button and then a dexterity check showed up and then
Okay.
and I failed it and I got chain lightning for 48 damage.
Okay. Okay, I don't know what to tell you. Like
it was in the front and right.
Okay,
which book does have the
right book is on the right hand side. When you enter the library, it's the second bookshelf, and it has like a completely irrelevant acid damage trap.
It is it is the one where I found the trap, but I failed the trap disarming anyways.
Okay, I don't know what to say. I didn't get any kind of disarm check. I just clicked it, and so maybe I was potentially dead there. I don't know. Let me just check my combat log here.
The Night Singer.
Loads of perception checks, but no dexterity saving throws. So I have no idea what happened to you.
Lots of scrolls to sell.
Yeah, the scrolls here are pretty good.
And Dark Justicia half plate. I did not get the inspiration. Well, then I get it for the spear.
I'm just reloading the multi-stream because now you're like 10 seconds behind me. Are we hearing each other at the same time through Discord at the moment?
Yes, I
Okay.
can hear you
Okay,
without
great.
delay. I hope
Yeah,
so.
yeah. Right. So quick discussion on the items that we just got here, because I'm really feeling the Dark Justicia helm.
Me too. You just can't rely on it all the time.
No, that's fine. Like a lot of the time, you can kind of rely on it. Doesn't the obscure? Do you need to be crouched in order to be obscured?
I don't know.
I mean, you can be in darkness, obviously, and other things like that's going to work for
Where
you.
is the ring that allows you to see in darkness, by the way?
It is hidden. It is hidden inside of the. I forget the word. Not the mausoleum, but the. Is that the word? The Everside ring is hidden behind a
Yeah.
perception check
Oh,
close to
in
the
the
House of
morgue.
Healing.
In the
In
morgue.
the morgue, that is the one. So before the morgue room, there's a hidden door that we need to perceive, and then we go in and we can get the Everside ring. And maybe that's going to be hugely beneficial, but like we should get it for sure. But like let's see how much we need it actually. So, but I will be using, I think, the Dark Justicia helmet when I'm not using the Reflect helmet at this point.
Yeah.
And then obviously it doesn't work with Merkel, for instance, because everything is just illuminated in that fight. Practically anything.
Yeah.
So that's that. But we'll see.
So
Unless we can conjure up some darkness. But I was thinking, I wanted to ask you, do you think it would be still worth it for me to use the Dark Justicia half plate?
what spells are you concentrating on?
For instance, right now I'm concentrating on protection from good and evil.
Is this worth more than just having +3 damage resistance?
Oh, it's medium armor. Let's move on. That's not worth it. I don't, yeah, potentially in very, very specific situations, yes, it could be worth it. All right, next up, Ginger, do we go and do we talk to, I'm going to go and just collect the buff from the shrine again, just real quick, the necrotic resistance buff. And then that's a real, like, that's an incentive to do as few long rests as possible. That we have to go and get the buff over and over.
Then we can do like the Mason's Guild.
Yeah.
Actually, we could try to do the big Dark Justicia encounter because it's so annoying to wrap around all of that.
I don't want to do that right now.
Okay.
I really want to wait just a bit. Also, we need to discuss how we approach it. I'm assuming that we are not bringing out Balthazar.
No.
It's the Shadowfell encounter is going to be very, very easy for the Paladin, no matter what, because we have all of the resources that we need for that one. But fighting all of the Dark Justicias with the Radiant Retort shit show is just a little bit annoying to think about.
Okay.
But you know what? I could use, like, oh shit! I fucking walked straight into it. Ginger, I walked straight into the encounter.
Well,
I went and I collected the buff from the shrine, and then I turned around and I just walked back straight into the encounter.
wow. How did you unlock the door? Did you unlock the door?
I unlocked the door. Okay then.
Why did you unlock the door?
Because well, that was I unlocked the door from the Balthazar fight chamber. I unlocked the door to get into the place with the shrine. I mean, it's just another way to get there with my hands and my lockpicking tools. And I had the thieves gloves, but right now I have all kinds of shitty equipment equipped for lockpicking, and I even have like Mistress Grace on my feet. So now I need to make a decision about how in the world I'm going to tackle this stuff. And you know, one part of me is feeling just blowing up the umbral tremors real quick to just close down the encounter and fuck the experience, just get this over with. I am a little bit ahead of you, so that would probably not be a big problem.
I still need 2,700 XP. Yeah. How much do you need?
Nowhere near as much. I need less than 2,000. So I think I'm just going to go and close down the close down these umbral tremors.
I mean, I can do the fight now on my... No. Jesse, what are you doing?
Are you preparing to do the cloaker?
No.
I enjoy. Make sure you get your fucking healing.
I was on the mushroom where I need to jump over, and the pathfinding sent me all around where I don't need to jump. And almost right into the cloaker.
This is like Cheese and what is that guy? The show from the 80s or something with the two idiots. That's me and you.
Yeah. Now that you've started up this encounter, I might as well.
I feel like such an idiot right now. I really hope that that I can kind of yeah, I'm just shutting down the umbral tremors.
I might just shut down the two tremors that are close to me.
And maybe I'll be missing out on, I don't know, 200 or 300 XP, but right now I just want to close down this stuff ASAP. Probably I'll be letting the main umbral tremor spawn with the big guy probably.
Yeah.
And then I'll be yeah, I still have my 3 reconstituted marksmen to help me out here.
Well, then let me go into it as well. If we're gonna be stupid, we're gonna be stupid together.
Yeah, exactly. Click off your radiant damage stuff if you haven't already.
Yes.
Oh, and you get to re-equip yourself like I have.
Okay. Let me just summon honor.
The only thing is, I'm guessing, like, for whatever reason, you don't want to be attacking the reconstituted marksman, right? Oh,
No.
did they just... Oh, did that one... That one just turned evil on me. Why would that one...
The fuck did you do?
I didn't... I swear to God, I didn't do anything. And now... Ghoul Medic... Oh, now Balthazar joined... Wait, what the hell? Just...
One.
I'm, you know, overly confused about what's going on in this encounter right now. It's absolutely nonsensical. Oh, now I'm mad. It's because I'm mad. It's because I'm mad. I turned mad. That's the reason. So it's just the one round of madness.
So you're saying the middle tremor should be kept?
I can't tell you exactly what to do because right now I messed up royally. So like everything, right? I need to focus like on what's going on here.
I need to watch you.
Oh. So like the madness.
The madness turned Balthazar against you.
But the good thing about this is that the madness, I turned off all of the reactions with the smiting. So, like,
So you did not automatically smite.
No, I can't say for sure that that would have happened. But like, I need to
That
consider.
does happen. You spend all your spell slots on smites if you turn mad as a paladin.
Okay, for whatever reason, I'm not dying. I'm doing radiant damage, but I'm not getting... I died.
Because you did radiant damage?
No. I can't tell you. I need to go and revisit the logs.
No! Hardcore! Which means I die.
I was mad for 2 turns. I've never tried being mad for 2 turns. I don't know what happened. I need to go and revisit the recording for this. It's completely weird to me what happened. Fuck's sake. This is the problem of the flint mace that I didn't, you know, I went into this fight like I didn't have the gear on that I wanted, and it was an accident. I should have taken a breather and looked at my gear and thought about the situation and just run for the hills and accept the fact that it was just, you know, scuffed. But I was like, I can do this, but obviously that's not possible when you go mad. I need to go and check what in the world happened. No idea what happened.
Good. Gonna kill one of the tremors. Well, just for the honor of it, haha, honor. I'ma destroy. I'ma see this battle through.
Yeah, for sure. And this is we talked about the traps in Act 1, that there are a lot of places where what you do can if you click the wrong like dialogue option in a specific place, that means the end of the run. You have to know where those places are. And this is the I feel a little bit like the Dark Justicious is the kind of place, in my opinion, that is a place where you can die because of the radiant retort and those kinds of things. And I know it was because of the flint mace that was what happened, but the it's still it's like you have to know exactly what you're doing. That there are a couple of things in Act Two, and this was for me one of them where oh fucking hell.
That's hell.
But there was several weird things happening here. Several things were very buggy because the AI did use my divine spell slots, but
Yeah, that's
but I did. The problem was, and this is where things get weird. I took tremendous amounts of return force damage, but I didn't take that damage on
maybe
the
it was delayed.
no, because it was several turns. I'm just going to locate the place, and I'll be
Maybe do it on stream. Capture that window.
Yes. Let me just quickly check. Where is my? Yeah, I'll do that on the. But I'm 100% sure that this is a bug. So I should have been killed like much sooner than. I mean, this is something that happens only because I've never been in this situation before. I've never been as a paladin fighting these guys using this maze before. It has never happened. So it's one of those learning things where you learn because let me just see real screen. Is that it? Because you can't be a paladin fighting the dark justiciars with the flint mace. Simply because I was like automatically I'm locating things I can hit in melee, but there was nothing I could hit in melee. All right, let me just quickly check. I think I do have the stream on now for the. Just let me check the multi-stream real quick. Yeah, yes, it's on the multi-stream. Let me just quickly check. Yeah, here is. But this is like this would never have happened if we had. This was a surprise to me. Like it's a yeah. Okay, so at this point, let me just quickly check. This is not quite it because I think I just hit something in melee. Yeah, so this was a situation where I should have remembered that I cannot have one turn without a melee attacking with the mace. This was where I fucked this up. But the weird thing is how it seems a little bit like I do not get the radiant retort damage for real. Yeah, so I received the madness in turn something. Let's see. Now I'm not. Now my character's mad. I mean, it's over pretty quick in terms of what happened. Because I turn, I think, around 240-ish, 241 maybe. I turn mad. Oh, slightly earlier. Let's just see. Right. Yeah, I'm just clicking play here. And this is the turn that I turn mad because I don't hit anything in melee, which is what it is. It's just pure 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 stupidity. Just going to mute this, otherwise it's too much. Okay. So now my character's mad, and obviously everybody's turning against me. And then, you know, after this turn, the big one is going to spawn, which is what happens. Yeah, all of them are red because I just turned mad. And then the madness, and he casts Moonbeam, which translates into no return damage, which is fine. Which is fine at this point. If I had if the madness had just stopped after the first turn, that would have been fine. I get. Oh. Oh yeah. You're slightly delayed on the video. Yeah, forget. But the strange thing is that I don't take that damage. Like, that would instantaneously kill me. Like, but yeah, 25 hit points. And then I take 13 points of damage. Why? Why do I take? And I heal some, so I take not 13 points of damage, I take 19 points of damage. I have no idea what's happening here, Ginger. I'm healing twice, apparently. Apparently I'm healing twice, which I don't know why I would be healing twice. And then I'm taking... Yeah, probably. And then I'm healing... Okay, let's just... Because I attack once more here. I don't die from this, by the way. Yeah. No, I actually took slightly more because I also healed 12. So I probably took 25 points of damage, is what I'm seeing. But let's see what the other smite does to me here. 0 damage. So I take the damage, but I heal back. This is the weirdest thing I've ever tried in this game, probably. Like, I've tried weird things, but this doesn't make any bit of sense. I took 0 damage because my character, I can go back 1 frame. Okay, so this is a frame just before the second smite lands. I'm at 12 HP, and now the attack kicks in. Look at my health in the portrait. Twelve. Or Ginger. You know what I think. Now we're making it too complicated here. Both of the hits are actually killing me, but because of the healing from the mace and the amulet, I'm getting that health back. It's applied after the damage roll. This is it. This is what's going on. This is what's happening here. Regardless, like, this is just what madness does to a person. Let's see how how James ends his days here. Oh yeah, James. Yeah, let's see. 21. Yeah, I was James. Yeah, that wasn't I? So and then he hits me. Like, I could have been in the situation where the madness would end after that bit, and I would still be able to survive, because with lay on hands and other healing things, I could still make that happen, like, and kind of either escape or do something else. But like, yeah. Well. At least this is going to make a good short video. That's the only upside to this. but I mean, we both had that going for us. Like, you did the one where your trigger finger applied the smite. And I simply forgot that in that specific situation, that maze is just very, very dangerous if you don't constantly monitor it. It's perfect when you know exactly what you're up against, but in this situation where the AI is going to spend my spell slots, it's a catastrophe, basically. Damn it. Yeah. But isn't this really, is this dangerous in any way to you? Okay.
In the corner. I can kill like 1 Justicia reliably per turn. And the big one. He is my problem. So contemplating, I can just go like few paces more. Place my lantern in the corner. to, for this turn, be in the corner. Rush attack through this guy to have a little bit of extra movement. Destroy this tremor. Then end my turn right here. So that most of the guys have to move a lot to get me. Next turn I kill 2 of them.
I cannot believe that the Radiant Retort. I mean, it's not even just the madness, right? It's that specific combination of the madness plus the Radiant Retort. That's the situation that got me killed. And
But now we know that the Flint Mace, if the attack would kill you,
yeah,
keeps you up.
Yeah, that's a very, very annoying way to find out, but yes. I mean, if I had survived and we would have looked at the statistics on the combat log, that would have been funny. That would have been interesting. But but this way, it's a little bit salty.
I understand. Good. So final ones are spawning. And I will take this turn to kill those 2 Justiciars. One with a Thunderous Smite. And one with a normal attack. And then I will most likely retreat to the stairway. Because then the highest amount of them has to dash to get me. Then we do the spiel again.
Should mind my step.
I was just joking about your stupidity and now it killed you. Hardcore. Shame upon you.
Yeah. I clicked the dishonorable continue button for now.
Oh! How dare you!
Yeah, that happened.
So, let's see how many Justiciars are gonna reach me.
See what this does.
The answer is none. Well, the 2 that are close here. Okay, the big one does not reach me.
He's also retorting, radiant retorting, right?
Just out of
Yes. Did I... Okay, now I need to, like... I still have protection from evil and good. Okay.
also watching me.
And he's stunned, which is also good. Well, I'm gonna do what every honorable person does. I'm a bailout. So I will kill this Avenger.
Blood follows me everywhere.
Why did this deal so little damage? Damage roll 1, even with the reroll. Okay. Now I get the low rolls. Well, I'ma take both of these opportunity attacks. And now... just dash. And drop the moon lantern again. I believe I have to spend at least one turn then disengaging.
I mean, if I had only not forgotten about the consequences of because I'm just redoing the encounter here. If I had just not forgotten about the consequences of not hitting something every turn, I would have been fine. I would have been just fine.
This is the dead one. So, what am I doing? I can take you and throw you. Oh, I'm in a darkness cloud. That's my problem. That's why I can't throw you. Yes. That was great. Moon lantern, where are you? Pick up this moon lantern. And get the F out of here. I will need to take a turn in the future to re-establish my defense.
This is a pretty scary fight, actually.
Yes.
I mean, even with 22 armor class, that's just not enough, and I'm yeah. I can kill one Dark Justiciar per turn, basically. That's not a lot.
I can kill 1.5. But that takes away my bonus action and makes me vulnerable to the archers. I would love to well, the melee ones are all way too far away. So I can spend this turn's bonus action, I believe, in killing that guy. I can force crit one and kill the other. Yes, that's what I'm gonna do. You guys die to... Oh. That was exactly what I needed. Which means... Oh, that one is a melee guy. I have 9 meters of movement. With 18 meters of movement, I get here. Yeah. Let's get my forced crit here. Even though you're getting high ground.
This is a lot scarier than because redoing the encounter just for the funsies is just pointing out to me how scary this actually is, and the Shattered Flail is definitely too dangerous for this under all circumstances.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many enemies, even though they are having low damage and low hit and low hit chances. There's so many of them.
Yeah. They just need to roll 1 or 2 dice and you're done. Like, or you're in danger already. This is probably one of the places where I really feel the lack of the rigor protection. I mean, it would have changed my armor class from 22 to 23. And in a way, I kind of get the point of heading into the Grimforge early to get the adamantine armor.
Yeah, I mean,
because at a very early stage, you kind of...
See, I'm taking instances of 2 damage, 4 damage, and
Right.
another +2 of damage resistance would
Right.
make those trivial.
Yep. I'm actually losing the madness buff debuff by unequipping the flail. That's an interesting phenomenon. So I got rid of the whole Yonu thingy by unequipping that item. So that's another solution to get rid of the problem.
That is great to know. Am I taking this corner as my safe spot, or am I going down here? I'm going down here so that I can kite further.
But I mean, even your fight is kind of scary. Like, you're at half HP,
Yes.
right, at this point?
Yeah, I'm at half HP. And basically looking for a moment to lay on hands myself to get to get back on full HP.
There are so many of them, and they just all of them shadow stepped at the same time, so it looked like a whole army of... Oh, Jesus, this is crazy. Like, how...
Good. For me, it's lay on hands time.
Keep going.
And I'm not even gonna chance it. Taking those friggin' justiciars further down. Further down memory lane. Fights like this make me understand why guys like Druide are so heavily insisting on the mobile feat. Good. Actually, let's use my action to Shield of Thralls myself again. Dream Visitor chiming in. Get behind that door.
But these enemies are, you know, they're actually, with the tools that we have available, maybe it's partially the fault of the Moonlight Lantern, and partially because the ranged, the archer type monsters are designed the way that they're designed, but they don't feel very dangerous.
Yeah.
And that's also like a bit of a trap, because for me, for instance, like, yeah, they're not very dangerous, but they're dangerous enough because I don't have any damage against them.
Thinking about reapplying protection from evil and good and waiting them out inside. Doing it. I just spent 3 entire turns on purely defensive actions. But I believe it's worth it. Ooh. Can I get in one of those rooms and close the door behind me? No. I can. That is great. Don't even need to close the door behind me, but I just need to move around that corner.
So I don't even know, like, if we could have chosen like the battle on our own, if we had made the choice to when to actually do this fight proper. When do you think, when would we have been interested in doing this? Because I'm not sure, like, fully sure. This is such an impractical fight for the Paladin.
Yeah. I actually don't know.
Huh.
No! Low rolls! Stop low rolling. That's why I am a great weapon fighter. So that you friggin' thing don't low roll on me. Okay, that one guy seems to despawn soon. There is the Crusader. Well, I saved.
This is definitely not an encounter that I like. I want to over prepare for this. If I was to choose, if I was to go against this as a Paladin. my character's just getting overwhelmed, like completely overwhelmed. No chances of doing anything here. Do you have you used your repulsor ability yet?
Nope.
The more I think about it, this is like a very heavy adamantine forge beeline actually, with this character in particular, and also not fucking up on the protection ring as well.
Well, I would suggest just do it at level. Oh.
Yeah, that's the second.
Oh, they can.
That's the second death for
Oh
James.
my god.
No, it is what it is. I'm just getting coffee.
Is he? Oh, he is not in melee range. I managed to barely kite him so that I'm not in melee range with him, but he's in melee range with me.
I don't eat those.
Hej Martin. Som jeg sagde til mødet og skrev, synes jeg, I har en spændende arbejdsplads, og det virker til at være en rigtig flinke menneske. Jeg er bekymret for, at det ikke jeg er bekymret for, at det vil være en decideret dårlig forretning. Gaveforbringen knytter helt til løn og bedre med det, jeg kommer fra. Jeg har været urealistisk i mine ambitioner på en helt branche af, for jeg kan jo ikke lave noget andet og til en helt anden løn, hvis jeg samtidig skal kunne indbringe det, jeg før gjorde. Selv med det tillæg af teamløn, vi har fået grønt direktøren til at tilbyde, skal der desværre næsten 50% mere i puljen, hvis det skal være rentabelt for mig, trods alt familien. Herudover så er det et tidsbegrænset ansættelse på blot 2 måneder, så jeg vil samtidig med fuldtid hos jer hen over jeres travleste tid på året, og et presset familieliv med 2 små børn på hjemmefront, skulle søge fast job ved siden af for at sikre mig, at jeg har en ansættelse klar til at tage over, når vi når 31.12. Det bliver for hårdt, er jeg bange for. Så med en lille baby netop kørt ind i vuggestue, kan jeg desuden ikke garantere, at jeg ikke pludselig bliver nødt til at holde barn syg. Og hvis jeg skal være piges neighborhood, så har jeg virkelig ikke lyst til, at hele julehandels sporthuset skal kollapse grundet mine syge børn. Det er svært. Jeg er ked af, hvis I synes, jeg har spildt jeres tid. Men jeg vidste, som jeg sagde, ved samtalen simpelthen ikke hvad.
That is in a light. Well, let's just drop the moon lantern. Let's see how far they go.
Hello, Critique. You're popping in at the right time. The run ended, or well, rather, James died, and it's in the VOD. It's one of those Right, I forgot about that detail moment where I didn't do anything quote unquote wrong, but I entered an encounter by accident, and then I decided to fight it out, and then in the course of that, made a mistake that got us killed, or me killed. So this is like, but yeah, probably Ginger and I, it was the Dark Justicia fight. So if you follow the multi-stream or you follow my stream, like currently, as you can see, I am right next to the reconstructed duelists right here in the Balthasar antechamber, and I went in through this door. This was the point. I had to go here, and I think I can even just hit. Whatever. Is this needs slashing weapon? Anyway, so I went in and I got the altar buff right here, and then happily I went back into the main room, and in a weak moment I just forgot that I cannot go in here, and then I activated the Balthasar, or rather the Dark Justicia fight. And the weapon I had equipped was the gear setup that I had equipped when I entered the fight. So as you can tell, it's Gloves of Thievery for lockpicking. It's Mistress Grace because I had just used the slow fall effect. It's the Smuggler's Ring for extra sleight of hand. And then the combination of the Periapt of Wound Closure and the Shattered Flail, that combination there, because that's kind of the way that my character dealt with the Dark Justicias, because we can't use the Divine spell slots, or rather the Radiant spell damage spells. And what happened was that in a weak moment, and it's all in the VOD. You can if you're bored, you can check it. I'm going to clip it at some point. What happens is that I don't attack in melee for one round, and I go mad. And then what happens? AI used the radiant damage, yeah. And that's what happened, yeah. Just to cut it short. And this is something I had never been in that situation before while playing this game. That I was playing a paladin with access to radiant damage at that capacity, using the flint mace, fighting the Dark Justicias, going mad. This has like never happened to me before. So this was just a combination of unfortunate things, coupled with the wrong equipment and all kinds of other things that just it just happened. So yeah. So I crashed the Team Rocket's run, which I don't feel
Team
very
Rocket
good about.
blasted off.
I don't feel very good about it. But like, it was me and Ginger didn't plan on taking this encounter. We've been pretty, I would say, pretty thorough with the safety throughout all of the runs, and we just had a couple of Dark Justicia fights, and for some reason my brain told me this is no different, and yeah. So the healing, the madness, the flint mace, the shattered flail with the Periapt of Wound Closure is a very strong combination in my opinion. But you need to pay very close attention to what you're doing and know when it's possible to use it and when it's not possible to use it. And I got thrown into the combat, and I just didn't. Yeah, I just fucked up. It is what it is.
Well, I just survived. Now I don't want that guy to leave battle, actually. Can I jump through there? Yes, I can.
tror ikke, jeg vil overleve hele vinteren. Lad os stadig til Grønland. Det var meget sjovt, ikke? Det er ikke sjovt. Men de lever jo i det. Det er lige meget, det der ikke gør det.
Did I forget my moon lantern? No.
Nå, jeg ødelagde det lige for mig, Ginger. Det er ærgerligt. Ja.
So
Right, yeah. All right, Ginger. So
I'm
we need to make it.
noticing I have to go to work soon.
Yeah.
I will just end this encounter.
Yeah.
We'll
need to make
each other
a
on Discord.
yes. If you can still hear me, we need to make a decision. Which I mean, critique is asking a very relevant question. He's asking if we are going to restart or if we're going to continue Dishonor, and I feel like this is something I don't mind just discussing like very briefly on stream, because it is what it is. Like in principle, we have a 50% honorable run at the moment. I don't like doing these kinds of things, but at the same time, it's also it could be just fun to see it through, because I mean I don't think necessarily that we're going to be dying. I don't think I'm going to be dying twice. It's going to be to some really bad mistake if that happens. So I guess it's a bit up to you. Think about it. What you think. I mean, your run is still intact. I think that's still pretty cool. So just give that a thought. Like, I'm up for whatever. Honestly, I feel like I died to a newbie mistake. Like I should have known better. So
I will just make sure to finish this encounter, and then I'll talk to you.
Yeah. Give it a thought. Like I also
got
want
experience from everyone.
Okay.
Well, let's see. Of course, I got no, I did not get experience from everyone. Okay. But I need to go to work.
Yeah.
Now.
Go to work, Ginger, and I will talk to you.
Yeah, we'll talk to each other. Thank you all for having been here. I'm sorry to have seen James die to a silly mistake nonetheless. Well,
Yeah.
Jessie succeeded in that encounter.
She
could
did?
have done with Crush. Yes. I just killed the last Justiciar.
Yeah, I would love to see how you did it. I was a bit unfocused at the end there because of the death, but
Oh well, I was just kiting them with the boots of speed into the soft step chamber to get out of line of sight of the archers, and then killed the big one. Now I'm here. Used almost all my spell slots.
And also this is basically like playing a fighter who is not with less power in a sense. I mean, we still have our healing abilities. We can still do various things, but we don't have.
Yeah. So I will raid out to Quaint Mako.
Yeah, let me do that
because
as well.
She has raided me several times. Let's see what she's playing. It's unfortunately not Baldur's Gate, but I think she's just got a little disheartened. Final Fantasy XI, she says. Well, thank you everyone for having been here. Team Rocket blasted off, but only half of it. Let's see how James does without his Jessie. See you guys soon. Bye-bye.
And the same goes for my channel. I am going to raid out somewhere over the rainbow.
Well,